Welcome back, everyone. Markets wrapped a volatile Wednesday after that January job surprise punched above expectations. But indices couldn't quite hold the morning lift as tech tested resistance again, and financials broke key support. We've got the NASDAQ battle raging on, metals bouncing, and plenty of setups to watch as we head into the rest of the week. We're going to break this all down and get into what we're seeing. But real quick before we do, if you're new here, welcome to today's stock market summary. And please note that none of this is buying or selling advice. We're just calling what we see happening in the charts as things develop.
It was really a classic good news is bad news kind of day, wasn't it?
It really was.
The catalyst was obviously that January jobs report. I mean, the consensus was looking for, 70,000 jobs?
Yeah.
And instead we get this scorcher at 130,000 non-farm payrolls.
And unemployment ticked down to 4.3%. On Main Street, that's fantastic news. A strong labor market, people are working.
Right.
But looking at the price action, Wall Street definitely flinched. It feels like the market immediately started thinking higher for longer on rates again.
That's exactly it. That's the friction. We saw it right at the open prices gapped higher, probably on some retail excitement, but the big money, the institutions, they just use that liquidity to sell.
A classic fade. So the SPY fleshed pretty hard there for a bit.
It did, but buyers stepped in right at that 20-day moving average. So it's holding the trend for now, but it feels heavy.
And the Dow wasn't quite as lucky. We mentioned that shooting star candle yesterday, right? That rejection signal.
And today we got the follow through. A clear move to the downside. No ambiguity there.
But the real fight, the real battleground is the NASDAQ. The QQQ.
Oh, absolutely. It gapped up right into that trend line we've been watching on that symmetrical triangle.
And just got smacked down again.
It's like a concrete ceiling. That's the third time now that the Qs have kissed that old support level and, failed. When tech can't reclaim a level like that, it tells you the bears are defending it hard.
And speaking of bearish signals, we have to talk about the financials. XLF.
This is what I was watching.
That bear flag we mentioned yesterday, it just decisively broke down today.
That, for me, is the canary in the coal mine. I mean, if financials are breaking down while the jobs data is so strong, it suggests the market is sniffing out something else. Maybe credit risks, maybe recession fears the headlines aren't seeing yet.
And then you have the small caps, the IWM.
Wow. Yeah. Just a massive bearish engulfing candle. Basically, today's selling just completely swallowed yesterday's buying. That's a huge shift in sentiment.
It's so strange, though, because while the big indices look so shaky, you look at energy, XLE, and it's like it's in a totally different universe.
It's just launching higher, completely ignoring everything else. And utilities, XLU, are also continuing their breakout.
So much divergence.
And that divergence, that's actually a warning sign itself. When defensive sectors like utilities and commodities like energy are leading, while your growth and financial engines are lagging, it means capital is moving into sort of a bunker mode.
And healthcare XLV is just coiling up in that triangle, waiting for a big move.
Exactly. It creates a really, really tricky environment for picking stocks.
Hey, don't forget, if you've got a stock you're watching or a question about the markets, let us know in the comments. We want to know what you're tracking to make these videos more relevant if possible, and we'll do our best to talk about what we see in a future episode. And as always, drop a like if you appreciate these market summaries, and click subscribe too so you can stay updated.
Just a quick look elsewhere. Bitcoin is taking a bit of a breather, down just under 1%.
Well, the next few trading days are going to be incredibly interesting, especially given these battleground levels on the NASDAQ and that breakdown in the financials. We'll be watching closely to see who wins this fight.
For sure. Should be a telling end to the week.
Hope you all have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's market summary.